Geo, working on the Greek New Year's bread. This is the fun part now, decorating it. I let the dough rise once in the big bowl, and then I let it rise again in these pans. And it is a lot of work, but we only do it once a year, so it's kind of a tradition. Now is the fun part. It's the decorating part. I also put two coins, so one coin in this one and one coin in that one. Whoever is the lucky winner will have good luck all year. So for this part, we need a pastry brush. And what I put here is a couple eggs, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, and some vanilla extract, teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to brush that on the bread to make it golden brown. I put a walnut in the middle as a garnish. And then I just take and make some little, score it with a fork. So when we cut it, we'll be able to cut it a little bit easier, so the pieces are easier to cut. So we had good yeast because it doubled in size, really. The dough did really good. This is the Greek New Year's bread dough. This is the fun part, really, decorating it. Some people put like the year on there. There's different ways to decorate them. If you look on like Pinterest, there's a lot of different ways to decorate it. So I have some egg wash. I'm going to use my pastry brush and just kind of brush that on there to make it golden brown. My sister can do the other one. It rose nicely. That's why they say don't leave the yeast in your cupboard for more than a year. Because I have done it where I've used the yeast, thought the yeast was still good. This side too. And in case you're just joining us, hi Mary. This is what makes it golden brown, the egg wash. It has a little vanilla in there, and it has a little olive oil. So be generous with the egg wash. And next, how are you? This is the Greek New Year's bread. This is like part 3. It is a little bit of work. But as you can see, the recipe worked. We have our bread rolls. They're not flat. This is the egg wash. That's what makes your New Year's bread nice and golden brown, the egg wash. And it's just 2 eggs, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, teaspoon of vanilla. That's pretty much it. A little bit of olive oil to give it brown, to get it nice and brown. And I score it. Some people put the year on here. They'll put the year, like 2021, they'll spell it out. Now next, I put a little bit of sesame seeds on each one. It gives them a little crunch. I could do that one. My sister's here helping too. Maria. And later tomorrow when we cut it for New Year's Day, everyone gets a piece. There's a whole little ceremony. There's a piece cut for the poor. There's a piece cut for Jesus, Saint Basil. It's a whole tradition behind it. And then there's a little gold coin in each one. Okay, I'll take it too. I do the same thing here. And then we have some almond slivers. You can put a few on each one. Some people make this like a cake too, like a regular, like yellow cake. And then they'll frost it and put all kinds of designs. You can also make it as a cake. There's a recipe for it like that too. This recipe was for 2, so you can give it to, you know, a relative if you have an extra one. Hi, Eileen. She's a culinary artist. Welcome all the culinary people. Traditional Greek bread. Exactly. I should make them and ship them out to people. I might have to do that next year. It's a sweet bread. It goes good like with butter, or, you know, if you want to brush butter on it for breakfast. Or jam. Of course, oh yeah. Come on there. It's very delicate work. It's kind of an all-day thing, so a lot of people would go to the Greek bakery here in the area and they'll just buy them. Sometimes it's easier because it's kind of an all-day thing. I started like around 8 or 9. Hi, Tina. Tina's Greek. She's made this before. Vasilao Pita. Kalikronya, Tina. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Muna. Hi, Aaron. I'll get you the recipe. I'll definitely post the recipe for the Greek. And then later I'm going to show you when it's done how I do the table. Yes, that's true. Some areas that don't have a Greek bakery, you're going to have to make it on your own if you're going to make it. You'll be forced to make it. Kalikronya, Tina, Kalikronya. Solitinikoyenia. Happy New Year to you. This is kind of my mom's recipe. Kind of how we make it. I've tried in the past to like put the year on there, take some dough and put the year on here, but it always would fall off. Like when the bread rose, like the year would fall off, so I just stopped doing it. But sometimes you can like do a little design, you know. I always put like a little... Sometimes you can put a little design in there like for the year 2021. So now these are going to go in the oven at 350. Get the oven preheated. They'll bake probably for about 45 minutes to an hour. This is like part 3, and then baking it will be part 4. And then let's see, part 5 would be eating it. But these are the ingredients for this part. Just some slivered almonds. I put a little walnut in the middle as a garnish. Nuts, I guess, were good luck. So I bought a whole bunch for garnish. I bought a whole bag of these mixed nuts. Plus, I'm kind of nutty anyway. So when I put it on a tray, I'll garnish it with mixed nuts. Sesame seeds, of course. You need a pastry brush. I made a special egg wash that consists of 2 eggs, a couple tablespoons of olive oil, teaspoon of vanilla, and then make your bread nice and golden brown when it comes out of the oven. So we'll put this in the oven And then while that's baking, we'll think of our New Year's resolutions, right? I'm Sheppy Geo baking away. Hope you guys are having a good New Year's Eve. Here's some of my my Saint and my New Year's monster. I'll be back. I'll be back. Marie says she's got to lose weight. Just have one piece then. Just have one piece. All right, back everybody with part 4 of the same New Year's Eve bread, Greek style. Efkaristo everyone for watching.